sell 19th century painting at Barham on Wednesday has a Hampstead landscape by Frederick William was at €6,000 to €8,000, and a study of three Spanish girls by John Bernal Burgess at €4,000 to €6,000. There are also product social realist work depicting poverty too, such as Uncared For by Augusta Edwin Mulready at €10,000 to €15.
Okay.
Smaller auction houses often makes appearance in media. Tuesday sale at Chiswick auction in West London includes a 1968 screen print of Campbell's Tomato Soup by Andy Warhol at €6,000 to €8,000, and 44 sketches by Augustus John at €200 to €800. Each latter have been restored after the artist sold them up. Meanwhile, the painting and the furniture sale at Dorchester on Thursday has a color block print of acrobats at plays by Mark Chenkos at €100 to €200, and the lithograph of a murder in Jot by Henry Moore at €500 to €700. A group of 5 watercolor landscape study by Jean Bastel Carmel costs up at €1,000. This is uncomfortable. €1,500 to €3,000. Affordable works from lesser-known artists in younger markets are less safe, but they have the potential to offer greater rewards if you catch an emerging trend. Speculating on such trends high risk, so it's worthwhile only if you like what you buy. You get something beautiful to keep whatever happens. Can afford to lose capital and enjoy the necessary such. A trend could be based on a country or region. China has rocketed, but other Asian and Middle Eastern markets have yet to really emerge. Mr. Howard mentioned some 1980s Iraq painting that he saw in Dubai. They are part of a sophisticated scene that remains little known. Mr. Hoffman tipped Turkey and the Middle East water served by prisoners and modern art sale in New York features at 1962 over by the Vietnamese Wu Cao Dan, a graduate of Hanoi, a code that speaks art of the, I'm not going to say that, and friend
So of the Indonesia in front of Kagao at
Deloche.
Yeah, so is Delocheni and friend of Chicago.
Okay, Deloche and friends of Chicago at 8,000 to 12,000 euros, 15,808. 15,000.
5,088.
5,088 to 6,632 €3,200. The painting shows 2 girls sporting in traditional ao-dye dresses. A further way of making money is to try to spot talent in younger artists. The annual Frieze Art Fair in Regent Park provides a chance to buy from 170 contemporary galleries.
Contemporary?
Yeah, or you could be gamble on the feature film trajectory of an established art subject. For example, a Jared Ladding screen print of The Kiss 2007 showing Amy Winehouse and her ex-husband is up for 4,700 euros at the Multiply Fair.
Okay, so Jenny, what is this all about?
Just orders and payments and stuff.
Yes, how much they get, how much they're worth, what they can get, type of things they were familiar with and famous for. Okay, now based on what you have read, okay, so which example of artists, okay, did ceramics and lithographs? Can you remember?
No.
Okay, don't worry, we're gonna go back. There we go. So which artist did ceramics and lithographs?
Picasso.
Yeah.
No. I mean, like, Nick Platon. Oh, so it is Picasso.
Picasso, because he's one of the most iconic names in art, and yet some of his ceramics and lithographs specialists then. Okay, so that is the first one there. Okay, and he produced many. Now, number two, which artist, okay, did the valley with cornflowers? Which artist did the valley with cornflowers?
Okay, so Lehen Brothers.
Which one?
Lehen Brothers.
Can read further. It is in this area here.
Christie.
So you need to read. You need to say, so which one? So which include the valley with cornflowers? It was done by someone. They normally say done by a person.
Not really.
Right? So if you read from here to here.
Anthony Gross.
Yes, Anthony Gross. There we go. That was a person. Okay. So he did the cornflowers. Yes, valley with the cornflowers. What was the reason for the low price? Okay. So based on Anthony, what he did, okay, what was the reason for the low price?
Because it's go for very little.
Let's go for very little. Yes, that is one reason. And then there's another one.
The seal also has oils.
Very little, yes, and including span.
Including what?
In this case, he was a lesser known artist.
Okay.
Okay. Lesser known artist.
Okay.
That was him. Okay. That's why the prices were so low. Okay. And then the next one, John Bagnet Burgess. Okay. What type of art did he do? What do we call his style? There we go. In this last part. What do they call his style of art?
Well, cool.
Yes, well done. They call it the uncool style. Okay. And then, with that said, okay, so what was the reason for the low prices? So we know Asian region is not popular at the moment, but what was the other reason for the low prices? Think about what he used. Let me just see if I can find. Okay, you're going to see it here in this one.
I forgot his name.
So, John Bagnall. So why was the prices so low? This one.
Um, 1970 Eric painting.
Yeah, the oil painting, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it was really low, and they didn't charge that much. It was between 4,000 to 6,000 pounds. Okay.
Okay.
Well done, Jenny. That was good. Now that we have done that, okay. Now, question number 6 to 9. Choose one of the endings, okay, from the list of endings to complete each sentence below. Okay. Write appropriate letters next to the questions number 6 to 9. The information in a completed sentence should accurately reflect what is said in the text. Okay. Remember, there are more endings than sentences beginning, so you will not need to use them all. You may use each ending once only. Okay. Okay, so here we have a list of endings. Number 6, multiples are what? Prince are what? Gross and Fedden are. 9, Victoria painters are. So list of the endings. Number 1, artists that have never been popular at all. 2, handmade and personal artworks. 3, items that are not really popular with buyers but good value for money. 5, artists that seem to like real life topics. Then we have 5, the top artists that sell many works. 6, artists who have used a particular type of material. 7, relatively cheap limited editions prints. And 8, artists whose work is not often seen by a wider public. Okay, so do you have a pen and paper with you, Cheney?
No.
Okay, because do you have it?
No, but I'm gonna say it.
Okay, so think about multiples are, okay? You need to match it with one of these, but you need to look at the text, okay? Multiples are.
Then here.
Yes.
It's so long though.
I know. Remember, this is a test, Jenny, so we have to do this. There's something about multiples.
Something about.
Can I help you with the first one?
Multiple prints. Such as screen prints or lithographs. What's that gonna do? All the numbers below.
Okay. So what did we say there? Okay.
I mean, like relatively cheap limited edition prints.
Well done, Jenny. You see now the answer. Okay, that's how you do the first one. Okay. Now you got number 6. So now you're gonna do 7. Remember, you only got 3 left to do. Prints are, okay. Prints are
Heavily handwork.
yeah. Okay, so now you're going to choose the one from the ending.
I guess handmade personal artwork.
They can hold
Items that are not really popular with buyers but valued for money.
yes. So the others that are not really popular with the buyers were but good value for money. Okay, so that was the prints. Number 8, gross and fadden. Okay, gross and fadden. What are they saying about them? There we go. Gross and fadden. So there's fadden, there's gross, Anthony Gross and fadden.
Hey,
What did they do? What were they popular for?
I mean, like Gross, whose work are held by the Tate and who's often reproduced on greeting cards.
So remember the cornflowers in oil?
Sure.
And the cell also has oils by the popular by Fadden. Okay? So remember, that's what they said about it. But now, what are the ending to the story? Okay?
I guess artists who was not often seen by the wider public.
Not that one, but
Artists who use particular type of material.
yeah, so they use oil as a particular material. Okay? Now let's have a look at the last one. Victorian painters are Victorian painters. Just maybe. Yeah. Victorian painters.
Available in a sort of price range.
And what are they famous for? What did they do?
I mean,
The last 3 sentences.
Journalist works depicting poverty.
Yes. So the landscape 3 Spanish girls with depicting poverty. Okay. Now, which one are they matching up with this one?
artists that seem to like real life topics.
Yes, well done, Jenny. That was excellent. Okay, that was really good. Now, moving on to the next part. Question 10 to 13. Do the following statements agree with the information given in reading passage 1? Write true if the statement agrees with the information, false if it doesn't, contradicts, or not given if there's no information about it. Okay, so number 10. Picasso, Warhol, Matisse, Mirror, and Steiner are big name artists. Is this true, false, or not given?
You mean like false?
Why would you say false?
I mean this is just contradicted by the information.
Let's have a look. Okay, because I mentioned it in the beginning, and what did they say about those people?
Iconic. I don't know that it's Picasso's iconic. Oh, okay.
So then it is?
True.
It's true because they are big name artists. Okay. So now let's have a look at the next one. 11. It is possible to buy a painting by Picasso for less than £5,000. It is possible to buy a painting by Picasso for less than £5,000. Is this true, false, or not given? By Picasso.
True.
Where do you find that?
I mean, fetch less than 1,000 euros. No. I mean, like not
that's
given.
Different information.
Not given.
Yes, it's not given because they don't say it. Yes, there we go. Okay. Now the next part. Okay. Greeting cards can sell for up to £10,000 each. Okay, so let's have a look. Greeting cards can sell up to £10,000 each. What do they say about greeting cards?
I mean, like, true.
Oh, where do you see that?
You go past it already.
So Mary Fadden was the one with the greeting cards. Okay. But are they saying about the price?
They literally said it.
Did they say anything about the price of the greeting cards?
I mean, like,
but they say including space, right? So those are other things they're talking about. But are they telling how much the greeting card specifically costs? The reproduce on that?
No.
So then it's not given, hey?
Sure.
Okay. Then the next one we have here. It's not worth investing in new artists or markets because there is a great risk of losing all your money. Okay? Now that was very interesting. Okay? Is this true, false, or not given? What do you think?
I mean, like, not given.
Say again, Jenny.
Not given.
This one, let's have a look. So it is not worth investing in new artists or markets because there is a great risk of losing all your money. Okay, so let's see what they say about the new artists. Okay, so we have done that. What did they say about the new artists?
I mean, like, lesser known artists and younger markets are less safe. But they have the potential to offer greater reward if you catch an emerging trend. Speculating on such trend is high risk. It's just worthwhile only if you like what you buy, because something beautiful to keep whatever happens. Can afford to lose the capital and enjoy the necessary research.
Okay, so then do you think it's true or false?
Depends if you're lucky or not lucky.
Okay, but in this case, is it really a risk?
Probably.
Yeah, but it's still, you don't really lose that much money because you don't pay that much money for it. Okay, so in this case, it's going to be false. It's a further way of making money and it's worthwhile. The word worthwhile. Okay, perfect. Now, moving on to the next one. Okay, so we have done that. Okay, so Jenny, what we're going to do is, okay, you should spend, okay, so the next one we're going to do A, B, C, and D, and E, okay? But we need to answer the questions based on this. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue tomorrow because we need to read first through it and it's going to take more than 5 minutes to read through it, okay? So tomorrow we're going to do that. Are you happy with it?
Okay.
Okay, so what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to do that passage. So what I want you to do, okay, for homework, you're going to read a passage, the reading passage 2, you're going to read A, B, C, D, and E. Then tomorrow, you're going to read it again with me, but I'm going to give you a head start. So you can answer the questions 14 to 15, 16 to 20, okay? And then 21 to 26 and 27 as well, okay? So I want you, do you want me to send you the questions as well to practice in your own time?
Sure.
Okay, because I need you to just understand and then so you can do this. So just quickly look at the questions. So they say here, so after you've read A to E, the paragraphs, okay? There are more paragraphs and summaries, so you will not use them all. The minor situation is of global interest, okay? So you need to match A to E. Which one is that? The length of the operation will be determined by stability of the physical environment. Once again, you have to choose which paragraph. Then question 16 to 20, you're going to complete the summary. They've got the words here below. Trap, train, reach, made safe, freed, guess, design, completed, carried, estimated, known, restricted. Okay, so these you're going to choose from to complete number 16 to 20. Okay, and then after that, use no more than 3 words, okay, from the passage to complete each blank in the diagram below. Okay, the phoenix. This is fitted with, okay, with what? These are, okay, the phoenix is made out of?
I don't get it.
This contains what and what? And what is the width of the phoenix? Okay, and then 27, from the list below, choose the most suitable title for the whole of the reading passage 2. Okay, so which one is for passage 2? So write appropriate letter A to D. So you're going to choose A, B, C, or D. Right? And then we're going to carry on with the last part, passage 3, and then I will give you a final result. Okay. So you're gonna do passage 2 at home for homework. Do you have any questions, Jenny?
No.
Okay. Are you ready to do it at home?
Sure.
Just like remember, do the reading, go back to the reading, even take a pen or a highlighter and highlight something that it looks familiar, a word that looks familiar to you. Okay. So Jenny, well done. You did great. Okay. But I want you to put a lot of effort in reading passage 2, and then we will take it from there.